I'm back. I had some food. I stretched. I had a liquid IV to get some hydration going. And, I'm ready. Are you ready? Get back to it. Gun.Smoke, everybody. So I was thinking about it. Maybe Let's Catch and Let's Tap should be a package deal. Sandy, are you here? Question. I think it makes structural sense for Let's Catch and Let's Tap to be a package deal, considering they both released within 24 hours of one another, which would mean that I would have a new slot open for a mystery pick 10th game for Season 1. I think I might do that. I think it makes sense. I think it makes less sense to do Let's Catch and then wait 2 months and do Let's Tap as part of a completely different set of games. They were kind of always paired as like the two sides of the coin of Yuji Naka's new whole deal, right? Fuck me, man. Right. Since we're doing the prep kits, it would be weird to have... It does feel separating. Yeah. I think you're right. I think the season has to be Let's Catch and Let's Tap as a, like, bundle pack, while still being, technically one game. And that actually makes it nice because I still have the Wii U all set up from Let's Catch. So that would get all of that out of the way. Yeah, let's do that. I like that, which means that I have a... Not gonna announce it yet. I have to think of a 10th game, which is exciting. This has to be a new checkpoint. Damn. Has to be. Yeah, there we go. Uh-oh. Bailey just pulled up. Bailey? She beelined it for my closet. Percy, I have a big, long like walk-in closet that we use for storage in here. And Percy loves to sleep in it. It's like his little clubhouse. And so he'll just stand at the door of the closet and just cry and cry and cry until we open it up for him. And so Bailey just walked in there. Percy's in there too. You know they don't really get along? I mean, they do. They do, but they don't. I've explained that, right? Percy and Bailey they have like a roommate vibe about them. They're certainly not friends. So it's like when they're both on the bed together at night, it's like a moment, you know? Because it happens very rarely that it's like a 2-cat bed night. Our cats don't get along super well either, but they tolerate each other. Yeah. I mean, Percy and Bailey fight every so often. I mean, they scrap. I wouldn't say they fight. But they're constantly like wrestling and shit. It's kind of fun, actually. It's fun to watch. Place bets. Your cats also only tolerate each other? Yeah. Do you watch them fight and place bets like I do? Oh! Oh, we got a checkpoint. Let's go. Let's go. Ours will swat at each other? It looks like that. No, I mean, Percy will, like, audible choke slam Bailey to the ground, and, like, they'll bite each other's necks and stuff. Like, they really, like, fight. Like, you'll hear a thud in another room. Because one of the cats will, like, jump on the other and slam them to the ground. It's actually, like, pretty gnarly. Oh, horse. Okay, keep that in mind. That's huge. I mean, this isn't the best place for the horse. Jeez. Unless fur's flying, it's not a fight. Exactly. Exactly. It's like, it's the kind of fight where I know that they're not hurting each other, they're not angry, they're not, like, but they really do wrestle. Like, really wrestle. I feel like the three signs are like fur, and then ears back, and making noise. If they're like quiet, they're just chilling. Is kind of my... That's fine. I don't have boots. Jeez. Okay. I heard the music change. Did you hear the music change? We're nearly here. We'll see how long this takes. Okay. So that's your entire level up. The second barrel is a skull, which is very annoying. Okay, so we got these guys that run in the front Then there are 4 of these, and then you have 2... Okay. Holy shit, man. You have to take those guys down. The axe throwers. That's just so many axes. That's so hard to be able to pull that off. I know, it was so cool. It's like a windshield wiper. All right, let's try that again. So sick. Hard to do it with those guys because they take more than 1 hit to go down. Only so much I could do there. At least we'll see him, right? Okay, 4 notches of health. That's kind of nice. That's a good picture. 4 notches of health is really nice. Okay. It's so difficult. I don't know how you do all of that. Like, I genuinely don't know if there's a way. Hisses a lot, but kind of swats, but is never really serious. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we were saying about Percy and Bailey. They'll choke slam each other to the ground. They'll really beat the shit out of each other, but they're not angry. I mean, they're probably annoyed, but they're not actually hurting each other. Yeah, I don't know what you do about those barrels. I haven't solved that. Oh, fuck the guy behind me. Ugh. Like 8 and 3, I think, in that ballpark. 7 and 3, 8 and 3. I mean, I got him. Oh! Yeah. It's just a matter of getting all the pieces together. I think the stage is harder than the boss in this instance. Because the stage was long. Those guys are so tough. This is the first game I've ever felt that weed is destroying my perception of. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt here. I think it's just the game. I don't think it's the weed. I think the game just has a very uncanny, like, actual people moving and working in a sort of, like, auto-scroller shoot-'em-up. Like, we were making jokes earlier. Like, it should be spaceships, right? Like, you're used to it in spaceships in this idea. It's like, what if Gun.Smoke, but instead of Wild West guys walking, it was, like, spaceships and lasers? That would be crazy. I think it's just a tough game. Should have been spaceships. I mean, this is like in the same summer as the first Gradius. This is like right in the same zone. So before this, you know, you had like asteroids and Scramble and Space Invaders. But I think you had a lot of spaceships and not a lot of this. It's an incredibly cool game. I really admire it. I just can't get all of those, no matter what I try. Oh! That's exciting. I don't know how I'm gonna do against this guy without the long bullets. The long bullets feel like a necessity. So more than anything, we need the long bullets in the boots. So we need the 2 barrels in the back. Jeez. Oh. More than anything else, we need those 2. Okay. The rest we can probably manage. I mean, it's not going to be easy, but we need the back 2, because long bullets is the only way that we're going to get this job done. God, this is so hard. All right. When they're moving, it's like you can't get a good hit on them. And so they're always going to get that first shot. And that's what kills you. Man. Man. And then these guys, the axe throwers. Okay, ignore them. Ignore them. Ignore them. Ignore them. Ignore them. Ignore them. Hell yeah. Speaking of 2 revolvers, it's our boy Billy. Ignore them. Alright. We got it. Go like this. Go up here. Just shoot here. They don't know what to do. Stun locked. Good. Alright, man. Alright. Now this was where it gets hard. Yeah, because they run in so fast. You know, I tried to, like, shoot off to the right to get him. I couldn't do it fast enough. That's such a lifesaver, man. Can I save that POW? No, it goes off screen. Alright. No! The cow skull takes away all your upgrades. Okay. Oh! God, man. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. This changes everything, though. You don't get points for doing that, though. Oh, he got pushed back a little. Oh, because the other guy was still alive. I see. So we have to make sure all of these guys go. And then... There we go. No, you fucker, man! Oh! Oh! Please! Okay. We can do, I mean, this I feel confident in. Now it's just putting the pieces together on the actual boss, which is, in a lot of ways, easier said than done. I'll do it for points. Why not? What's up, Cookie Jar? Ah, fuck. I mean, that's the game changer. Knowing that we're safe doing that has completely saved this. Yeah, at 30,000 points, I get an extra life, but it doesn't really matter. We're quarter feeding our way through it. Lives don't matter. Because every time you die, you lose your power-ups anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I was just doing it for points doesn't mean shit. What's up, Draconics? How are ya? What's up, Cookie Jar? How are ya? This is stage 6? This stage was like absurdly long. Like it had like 3 distinct, what we could only describe as like mini boss sections, where the screen froze and just hordes of enemies started like piling in, and you had to like stand your ground. Remember the Alamo. Oh. No, you, god damn it. Oh! Somebody took their design your own level serious. Yeah, they're like, I'm gonna make it really long. Some intern. They're like, fine, fine, fine. Yeah, we'll give the intern. You want to do level 6? Nobody's gonna get here anyway. We've been here so long, I thought it was 7. You wish. I wish. Oh my god! Ghosts and Goblins. Same composer. Yeah. Same composer, it was told. Yo, what's up with Game Before? It was obviously their MO at the time. Was just have these like audio-visual spectacle games that people want to play because the quality of the music and the graphics are off the charts, that feel good, like moment to moment, just feel great to play, but then just make them just crushingly hard. And that's how you get your money. Yeah, how do we make the people hate us? We got a great game here. Is this a new level? Yeah. Yeah, really tough one. Always felt that way about Gauntlet. You just get to a new area with new enemies. And yep, it's like perfectly timed, isn't it? The difficulty spikes. In this case, it's like the choke points for these continues are enough so that in your head you're like, well, you know what? I'm pretty far. I have the continue here. I'll give it another quarter. But without the upgrades that you accumulated earlier, these sections are just so hellishly difficult. And it's like, I can't decide between I don't know what to do about these guys. Should I just try and dodge? I'm trying to like whittle them down, but it's, as you can tell, it's not really going too great. And this guy, man, fuck. Gradius had dynamic difficulty. There were switches to change that behavior. So there's dip switches, but that's not what the dynamic difficulty in Gradius was. Gradius was interesting because it had a difficulty system based on performance. So every enemy you killed was like iterating a number up. So like, let's say each enemy is a 0.1x, okay? And so you kill 10 enemies and suddenly you're at 2x, whether it's enemy cadence or bullet speed or whatever the modifier is. And then when you die, those numbers all reset back to 1. So for your first little bit of time after dying and coming back to life, all of those numbers are, you know, you ease yourself back into it. This does not have that. This doesn't have the I forget what they call it. I'm blanking on the word. It's like rally system or something. It's not rally, but it's something adjacent to like rally system. This is just hard all the time, yes. And this is way harder than Gradius ever was. Without a doubt. No doubt in my mind, this is way more difficult. Because Gradius, for all of its difficulty, was relatively patternistic. Like, the enemies and how they would spawn and how they would move were more or less able to learn. The way that the enemies move in this has so much... it's so random. And so you can't... It's hard to explain, but you know what I mean. I'm making sense. Okay. Like, the way that these enemies are coming around the sides and, like, wrapping around behind me. All of this I've learned. I've learned this pattern. Like, being able to get here, I know how to get through this. It's tough, but it's doable. When you get to the boss, there is no pattern of... Like, the first enemy will come out the left side. Take him out fast, right? There's none of that. So the boss is pure, like, reflex, I suppose. And it's just a different... It's just... it's luck, really. Where are we posting fan art now? Go just into... In the Discord, go to... If you go down, you can see previous seasons. Just post it in the root channel for season 0. You get what I'm saying? In the Discord, underneath the hub, there's a previous seasons. And then season 0. Can I post it in the thread for the game? Oh, sure. Yeah, absolutely. That works too. That'd be perfect. It's just so that it doesn't get lost. And it won't get lost in the folders themselves. You don't have to worry about that. All right, ready? Thanks for whipping something up so quick. Shit. Ooh, Hollow Knight. Oh, that's exciting. Hell yeah. Okay. I don't want to miss. I don't want to miss progress. And now I'm looking at Blaze and the monster machines. Imagine if I was looking at the Discord and I didn't continue here. I don't even know where that bullet came from. I didn't even see that bullet. It's actually really nice that I can get here relatively... I mean, sometimes you just die, but relatively unscathed. Being able to take out these guys, learn that standing here freaks out their AI... Get these, get this guy. Don't just walk right into that bullet like an idiot. All right. Do you see how evil it is that that guy is able to be behind me the whole time? Is Bailey pushing stuff over now? Yes, she is. Hang on. Hang on. What do you want, Bailey? What do you want? That's enough on you, Vale. We're done. Okay. All right. Uh-oh. All right. Once they get behind you, man, what do you do then? It's just sign your life away. I can get that third one. So now my bullets move faster. Which might be a difference maker. Oh! Okay, I can get the third one. The bullets move substantially faster. I've been like settling for 2. I've been settling for 2. I don't need to. I can get all 3. And that actually might make the difference in that fight. Not like that. You can't hit the skull. So there are 4 barrels there. 3 of them have upgrades. 1 of them has the skull. And the skull takes away your upgrades. So you can't hit the second barrel. For those that are just popping in, maybe haven't been following along all the chaos. I really just fully blacked out while I was drawing. Nice. That was full digital, right? Was that straight up Microsoft Paint? What did you do that in? On an iPad? We did it. Oh, man. Oh. Okay. Who's next? Gun.Smoke double rifle. All right, Gun.Smoke. You come out now. Oh, old Gun.Smoke double rifle. I don't have any boots. That whole spread missed. Great feeling. Okay. We got it all now. Okay. Oh, of course I'm at the high score. Because I got 80,000 from that last stage. Yeah, because I got 80,000, dude. Beating that boss gave me 80K. Could have gotten new high score with a sneeze after that. Alright. Well, there's the high score. Thank you for the trophy. All right, here we go. No, dude. No, man. Fucking cow skull. Fuck you. Please tell me this is a checkpoint, though. Yes, it is. Maybe I don't want that, but at least it's progression. Which feels good. 4 barrels there, any of them what I need. So 2 guys are going to show up from the left. 1 guy straight ahead. Okay, we got boots. And a skull. Okay, so don't shoot the last barrel. 2 guys on the left. 1, 2, dead ahead. Last barrel is a prank. 1, 2. Haven't seen a horse. Shit. Another checkpoint, though. Ooh, not bad. Okay. Okay. Skull there. So what we can do is we can run ahead here. Good. In fact, if I wait a second... We'll just see the boss. Let's just see the boss. Let's see what the deal is with this guy. Four notches of health. I can do 4. Oh, okay, 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 okay. They immediately back up. We're gonna save this for the last second we can. I don't know if that's the smartest way to do it, but that's the way I want to do it. Okay. I got all the upgrades. There's Tommy 2 rifle or whatever the fuck his name is. All right, Tommy. Pathetic, man. Stop rolling. Stop rolling. Okay. God, fuck. Ah. How annoying. Completely invisible while he's rolling around. Invincible. I keep mixing up invisible and invincible. I apologize. My brain is like a blender. Oh my god! Okay. No, dude! Oh my god! This guy guy's nowhere near as hard as the last one. It's just the frustration of being like so close and missing it in those instances. That's what really is getting me. All because of one guy that just goes behind me. Okay. 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 You're trying to stay on top of him while he's rolling around so that you can be there, because he only stands still for a second. So you want to make sure you get that hit in while he's standing still, but he just keeps rolling around, so you can't do any damage to him. It just stays like that. Whoa, Percy, stop, man. You can't go there. You can't go there. Get out of here. Get out of this room. Goodbye. He just tried to jump up on the cabinet where the TV is and nearly knocked a whole bunch of stuff over. Percy, no, man. You can't go there. Look at this dumb fuck. Finally. All right, here we go. Los Pubro double pistol. Ooh, man. Are you keeping track, Shiny Starmie? There's no way, are you? Keeping track of my credits spent, I mean. Alright, so we know what these bulls do. You shoot them and they go running straight down the stage. Okay, progress. It's a battle of inches here, guys. Every checkpoint is something to celebrate. Every checkpoint is something to celebrate. Doesn't matter if you got boots, if you have no upgrades, doesn't matter. If you got a checkpoint, hats off. Not a checkpoint. Okay. Let's make note of this checkpoint and what it is and what we're looking at when we get here. As soon as we spawn, there are 4 guys that run in. By God, that's the boss's music. Okay, so he does not stop shooting. Okay. Alright, learning this is gonna be a doozy. By Jove. If that ain't Don Puzzo, or whatever the fuck his name is. Well, if it ain't Don Puzzo. What do you do? Dude, this song. Here we go. Oh. I got no more boots, so this is gonna be a little tougher. You can see how different your walk speed is with boots versus without. It's really substantial. I don't know. Maybe we gotta look up a strategy for this guy. How do you get a hidden? I'm gonna look up what this guy's strategy is. Gun.Smoke 1cc. Cause I don't. Los Pubro. A deadly venue for a deadly boss. In a straight fight, he's the most dangerous boss you've fought so far. Strafing from just outside his kill zone is possible, though a horde will complicate matters. With proper positioning and Pubro's lack of evasive capability, you can defeat him before he gets a chance to do too much. Okay, I'm not actually going to look any further. I'm going to take that little hint and run with it and see what I can accomplish. Because maybe it means you stay up here. Yeah. Okay. I have no more upgrades, which sucks. Like, we get them back, but it is not fun to have to earn them. But at least it's an easy, reliable. This is a hard game. By God, that was 9 dragonflies. That was so many dragonflies. Somebody's looking out for me up there. No! That's hard to... Okay. If I get right where he spawns and I just... Can we start getting commentary in the garbage French? What garbage French? My French accent? Garbage? No. No can do. We're gonna have to play Claire Obscure for that. I just mean the garbage language. Sure. Okay, I understand. No, we'll have to wait for Claire Obscure. Who here has played Claire Obscure? Which one he is? How many of yous have... Anybody? I would assume that somebody here has. Is it that good? Is it that good? You watched a little of a playthrough? Okay. I thought it looked sick off rip. I am just puzzled. Puzzled and surprised by, I guess, the sales acclaim. I feel like people don't even understand just don't even know what they're doing anymore. When I woke up on my birthday, fucking 6 a.m., first thing I see, Earth Nuggets has gifted you Claire Obscure on Steam. Yo. What a good dude, that Earth Nuggets. You guys know that? That's a good dude right there. It's on your list? Yeah, I don't mean to, like, be a bummer. I think it looks good. I guess I'm just surprised at the, like, universal acclaim. And... like the Elden Ring effect where like regular people are buying it in droves. That's the part that is kind of baffling to me. Is it that it was like relatively budget priced? Isn't it like 40 or 50 as opposed to a $70, $80 full game? $60. Whoa, Momi! Hi! Alright, I gotta lock in for Momi. Hang on. Everybody shut up. Everybody shut the fuck up. Raiders, don't talk. God damn it, Ule. What's up, Emmy? What's up, Momi? What's up, Ule? I'm just kidding. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. Hey, Momi, did you play Claire Obscure? The story resonated with a wide audience? Okay. But how do you know the story if you didn't buy it? I guess it's just like word of mouth spread really well. I have not, and I was just talking about it. Okay. That's what I'm trying to figure out, man. Hi, Momi. How are you? How was your stream? You were playing Code Veronica? Is that what I read? Hell yeah. How is it? I hope you're liking it. There are people out there that are like, that should have been 3. Are you one of those people? Are you becoming one of those people? Folks, if you're not following Momiji, by the way, you should be. Just a joy of a streamer. Lovely, lovely dude to just hang out with. Somebody you'd want to just hang out at a bar with. Momi, I feel like, are you very good at stranger small talk? I feel like you are very good at, like, just chatting up, like, the old woman in front of you at the grocery store and learning about her, like a little vignette of her life. And then going, well, have a good rest of your day. Maybe help her out with her bags to the car. What's up, Street? Hey, thank you for 21 months, Street. I am bad. I am good, but I'm bad at breaking the ice. Understandable. When that happens already. Yeah. I used to be better at it. It used to be... I made so many friends just at concerts. Just chatting the people around me. And then at work, that was always my favorite part of my job. Waiter right now, so I have to. Yeah, I knew you worked in the restaurant industry. You were saying to NoHo yesterday about it. That's kind of where a little bit of my theory came in. Because I feel like that's just like classic good waiter vibes. Momi constantly getting MILF phone numbers. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like not really wanting them, not really knowing what to do with them, not really being like, oh no, sorry. Like doesn't necessarily want to turn them down. So you're just like racking them up. Like rewards points. You'll cash them in at some point. just slipping them in his pocket. Maybe they're rich as fuck, man. You gotta be on the front lines. What's up, Firemachi? How are you? I should explain what's going on here. This game is excruciatingly difficult. This is a 1985 Capcom arcade game, came out at the same time as the original Ghosts and Goblins, came out, 2 years before Double Dragon, came out the same year as Gradius. This is a 10-level Wild West style shoot 'em up, and it's one of the hardest games I've ever played. The one sort of mild saving grace here, even though it's kind of in some ways more trouble than it is a silver lining, is that it does have continues. So the struggle is you are accumulating these power-ups, and so if you die, you lose them. So you have to fight through these areas without the power-ups that you've been accumulating. So in some instances, it's actually more difficult than... Anyway, all that to say, this game's really hard. I'm having a fucking time with it. This is stage 8 of 10. We have put a lot of time into trying to put all the pieces together for this, but you are going to see me die a lot, and a lot, and a lot, and die again. But thank you so much for the raid. Raiders, I hope you're doing well. I'm Capralog. I'm a first playthrough streamer that focuses on appreciation and game history. One of the major reasons we're playing this here, Gun.Smoke, is because, and I'll give you the quick little rundown. I'm trying to whittle down this story to make it faster and faster. In the early 2000s, Capcom was interested in rebooting the idea of Gun.Smoke in the form of a spiritual successor. They had worked with a studio called Angel Studios on a port of Resident Evil 2 for the Nintendo 64. If anybody's familiar with the Nintendo 64 Resident Evil 2 port, people love that port, by the way. I've never played it. They tapped this studio to say, hey, we want to make a new Wild West arcade shooter, sort of in the vein of a game that we've made in 1985 called Gun.Smoke. Angel Studios was like, hell yeah, we'll do it. Years went by, and nothing really came of it. They couldn't crack it. They couldn't figure it all out. And that same studio was making Smuggler's Run and Midnight Club for Rockstar at the time in the early 2000s. And hang on. Hang on. No, dude, that's how it always happens. And Rockstar liked Midnight Club and Smuggler's Run so much that they said, we actually want to buy you. We want to buy this studio. And Angel Studios was like, yeah, sure, we'll get acquired. Just a heads up, we do have one game that we're currently working on with Capcom. It's already been shown at E3. People know about it, whatever. You got to talk it over with them to see what they want to do with it, because, no real progress has been made on this game. So Rockstar reached out to Capcom and said, hey, we want to acquire Angel Studios. They're working on a game with you. Do you mind if we, take over this studio? And we kind of like the IP. Yo, what's up, Lee? We kind of like the IP, and we want to take it over. And Capcom was like, yeah, dude, sure, we'd love that. In exchange, do you mind if we publish Grand Theft Auto in the West? Because Grand Theft Auto 3 was a huge hit. Rockstar was like, yeah, sure. And so Capcom published Grand Theft Auto, Vice City, San Andreas 4, and 5 in Japan, and Rockstar got the rights to the spiritual successor to Gun.Smoke, Red Dead Revolver. Red Dead Revolver started as a Capcom game in the early 2000s under Angel Studios. Angel Studios was bought by Rockstar, became Rockstar San Diego. Red Dead Revolver burned out Red Dead Redemption, Red Dead Redemption 2. Huge game, all started right here with Gun.Smoke in 1985. Lee, Raiders, welcome in. I'm Capralog. I'm a first playthrough streamer with a focus on game history and appreciation. I'm playing one of the hardest games I've ever played in my entire life. We are 8 stages into Gun.Smoke. If there were not infinite continues in this game, thanks to my deep pockets full of quarters, there's no way I would be able to beat this game. I probably still might not be able to beat this game even with 29 credits in the machine right now. We're playing the original arcade 1985 Gun.Smoke. It's brutal. It's hard. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for the follow. For the follow, you get a Cat Packs card. Jimmy Hopkins from Bully. We were just talking about Rockstar. I have a collection of 35 cards that you can collect. If you follow the channel right now, you can get the first card for your collection. Thank you so much for the follow, Mr. Dr. Dynamite. If you want to check your collection, send !collection in chat, and you'll be able to see what you've pulled out of the 35. It should say 1 of 35. And that goes for anybody else. Anybody wants to get in and get a card. Okay. So there's got to be a way to, get up here. Yeah, if you can do that fast enough, you might be able to whittle that dude down. Lee, did you beat Panic Porcupine? Dude, it's late for you, isn't it? Go to bed. Oh, it's your last stream before vacation. I hope you enjoy your vacation. Thank you for sending everybody over here on that last little vacation raid. A little late night stream before the vacation. I hope you have fun wherever you're going. Lee Raiders, I hope you're doing well. 102%? No way. I don't want to say this to be rude. Why? I guess I hope you had fun. Because I hate myself. All right. Welcome to Twitch.tv, everybody. And to prove that I could, well, I'm in a similar boat as you. I'm trying to beat this game. At any point, I could pivot over to the NES port, which people love. That's supposed to be very, very, very good. But I'm here torturing myself with the arcade version. That game had some real good stuff in it. It looked fun. It looked really fun. I'm like you. It's interesting. You were talking, Moonbeam was talking about Sonic. And I've said on the record here on stream multiple times, I never got Sonic for similar reasons to what, you had expressed and people in your chat had expressed during the stream tonight, where it's like, it feels like it's fundamentally at odds with itself. A game harnessing the blast processor, gotta go fast, etc., and levels kind of designed to be hung out in and discover what's behind the waterfall and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And I mean even like the original Genesis one. Now, I haven't played them in my adult life, and I'm really interested in kind of recalibrating my expectations when it does come time to dig in, I'm really looking forward to it because there's something, hey, you guys know that there's something to this Sonic the Hedgehog thing? People seem to really like it. You ever heard about this Sonic the Hedgehog game? But I'm serious. Like, there's something there. There's gotta be. There's a reason why they have the longevity and everything that they have. And it's not just because, Blue Hedgehog gives a thumbs up. There's gotta be more, like, designerliness to it. And I want to crack it. I really do. Fuck you, man. But Panic Porcupine, the game that Lee was playing today, that feels like it's mechanically and structurally harmonious in a way that takes Sonic movement and jumping and that like weird slipperiness and puts it to a precision platformer like a Meat Boy or whatever. And I've played a few of those that I wasn't a huge fan of. There was a game that I played in 2021 called Sir Love-A-Lot. I was like chasing the high of a Meat Boy, and I played Sir Love-A-Lot, and I wasn't really too into it. Another game that I don't know if you've played, I'm sure you've had somebody in your stream recommend it to you at some point. Kaze and the Wild Mask. You're a big Donkey Kong Country head. That's one I'd be curious to hear your thoughts on. Because that's doing like shameless Donkey Kong Country. Like they don't even care. They're just like, yeah, this is just Donkey Kong Country, man. What do you want to do about it? Which, I can respect to a certain extent. I didn't get too much out of the game, because it's like, if I want to play Donkey Kong Country, I just play Donkey Kong Country. But I think a lot of this era, and I guess pandemic onward, like projects that probably started dev in like 2018 onward, kind of recontextualizing and pulling pieces and rehabbing these original formative platformer ideas. I think it's really fun. I think it's really exciting. And I really like that panic porcupine. It seemed really fun. But it's 3 in the morning. Stop letting me yap at you. Whoa. That was crazy thunder. That had to have been like right outside. Holy moly. Hang on. Thunderstorm for the next... Oh, thunderstorm all night, dude. All right, let's hope the power holds up. Oh, we're storming, dude. That was loud thunder. All right, here's the promise. If the power gives out, that's the man upstairs, and not my landlord, giving us a message that we're going to do the NES home port instead of just crawling through this arcade version. We're going to go, we're done at the arcades, we're going home, we're buying the cartridge, and we're going to play the game at home. Because that's how majority of the people would have played this game if they fell in love with it at an arcade. They would not bring $150 in quarters to their local laundromat and quarter feed their way through Gun.Smoke. It does not make sense. That being said, I am having a blast, but if I can make it happen, I'll keep playing. Because I'm not turning this game off and doing this again another stream, is what I'm trying to say. This is our one shot. We're at stage 8. We beat this stage. We have 2 stages left. This is my one go. So I don't think that that's the way to do it. You can probably get really cheap and like be right up on him and just button mash forward and kill him. But I've been getting pretty close just doing it the old-fashioned way. It's just a game of dodging, which is something I can do. I think I'm just gonna keep trying it. That's loud. That storm is like right over my head. Oh, shit. I know I can do this. I gotta turn the audio down for myself a little bit so that I can hear if the cats are tweaking out. They're usually pretty good about thunder, but this is a lot of thunder. Look, if you had one shot or one opportunity to spend every quarter you ever wanted in one moment, would you capture it or let it slip? I had a... Hang on. I can't let it slip. That thunder is genuinely right over my head right now. It's no bullshit, some of the loudest thunder I've heard in my life. We got him. Okay. Look at this guy. Fat man machine gun. Holy moly. Oh god, he's in the ghost town. Oh! Checkpoint? Checkpoint? Please? Doesn't look like it. What the? Alright, we did get a checkpoint. Which is nice. Oh, horse. What's up, old buddy? Been a long time since we've rode up. See you, old friend. It was a beautiful moment for a moment. It was a really beautiful moment for a moment. All right, there were 3 barrels right up here on the left. Boots? Nothing. Nothing. Oh my god. I blinked and missed the horse. Just a skull? Okay, so I don't have any upgrades. We are fighting our way through this with like 0 upgrades. This really might be a no upgrade boss fight. I think it is. Unless that last barrel has something. Because these don't. This is a skull. Does this have anything? Does that barrel have... That barrel doesn't have anything. This is a no upgrade boss. Which is terrifying. But I guess we're nearly at the end of the game, so... Oh! Honestly? You can't... there's only so much you can do, man. Without boots, this is so brutal. Okay, that wasn't so bad. The question is there anything in that barrel? I really want to know, because that's going to change my whole structure of progression. If there are, like, boots or something in there, it's worth, like, managing my routing through this stage to get to that. If there's nothing in there, then we just stay safe. This is so hard. It's a POW. Not worth it. Holy fuck. What do you do, man? Holy hell. Did you see that? Okay. No upgrades to speak of. No upgrades. So... I'm just curious what happens if I just kind of manipulate, if I hang back, if I push forward, if I push to the left, to the right. Like, what if I just hug full right? They come over here and they kind of start to swarm. But what about this? Can't really do anything on the right. God fucking damn it. All right. This is the hardest little portion of the game so far, I think. At least, like, before I had kind of like a North Star where I was like, okay, so long as I get the upgrades and then we just keep moving, we're good, you know? This, you don't even have that luxury. You don't you don't have anything. Welcome back. You haven't missed anything. Well, unless you didn't see the boss. We did see the boss once. There are no upgrades here. Which makes this, like, crushingly hard. Okay. So I have short bullets, and I'm slow, and the boss is firing bullets so fast. Oh my god, what do you do? Okay, I think you just get up alongside him. I know. It's full screen travel. I think you have to, like, strafe him on the side. So, like, if I'm shooting him on the left, I think I have to, like, get him with the far left bullet so that I'm out of harm's way and he's in. You know what I mean? I feel like that's going to be my only way. God damn it. Said he has a machine gun? Yeah, I know, but the last guy had a machine gun too. What's up, Austin? It's going, man. This game's really, this is Arcade 85 Capcom. Really hard. I'm excited to check out the NES version in time. But this is... It's fun. It's a fun, like... I've been talking about it a lot, but, like... kind of interrogating arcade culture of the early mid 80s and like how much of it was about beating a thing versus, you know, having like a little dopamine fun rush and then taking off. Because this is not vertical shmup in the same sense as, like, you know, Salamander or whatever. There's really very low patterns to follow in this, especially when you get to the bosses. They just randomly summon in just a handful of enemies. You'll see in a second. This is the second to last stage. So, like, enemies are just... It's not the same enemies each time. Enemies just kind of show up. Like, what do you do? Enemies just kind of show up. And so there are upgrades, typically. There are upgrades that you can pick up from these barrels along the way. Seeing as this is the second to last stage, there are no upgrades in any of these barrels. So you have to do it purely... Yep, Commando. I mean, this is, like, in a lot of ways, kind of the Onimusha to Commando's Resident Evil, if you will, right? I feel like that's a pretty apt... Oh my god, look at all the dragonflies, too. Okay, if I just hang back, eventually they walk away. So I can't shoot behind me, but these gray guys can get behind me. And when they get behind me, they can shoot forward. So I have to like be mindful of not letting them get behind me, because the enemies don't like funnel off screen the way it would in a traditional game. You can tell they kind of just walk around. It's really hard. It's really hard. Hope you're doing well, Austin. It puts me at ease to kind of re-explain it. So I'm over here just explaining why it's hard over and over because it's like a salve for my brain. It lets me not get too self-conscious. The more I explain, it's a really hard game. The more it's like I feel comfortable in it being a really hard game. Yes, yes, yes. No! That's it. That's it. That's it. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. You kind of have to get lucky. You kind of have to get lucky if the bullets around you. But that's how you do it. He's only got 4 pips of health. That's it. That's it. 1941 and Jackal. I think this is the same folks as 1941 and 42. Yoshiki Akamoto. I think it's the same, like, lead creative. What the hell was all that noise? It was a spaceship. I think. I'm not positive. My sort of research for this game was less about the dev history and more about, like, arcade key holder culture of the mid-'80s. Like, if somebody was buying this, they would be reading Playmeter magazine, and they would be going, wow, the return on investment on this cab is really nice. I'd love to get one for the local laundromat. That laundromat's been running, you know, whatever, for the last 8 months, and people haven't been playing it in a while. It's so hard. You can't... If I can just take out the gray shirt guys and try and leave as many of the other dudes as I can, that's peak. Right? McDonald's franchise owners and vending machine hustlers. Yep. Yep. In fact, now would be a good time to show this picture. Let me see if I can find it. Hang on. I don't know if I'm gonna find it. You can look at this one. Look at that one. The revolver, loading a quarter into the revolver goes so hard. It's so sick. There's a picture of this, like, heavy-set Eastern European man with, like, champagne in one hand and a key ring with just tons of keys in the other. Oh, here, I found it. I found it. I'm gonna send this into the Discord. Hang on. My standard of living has really improved now that I operate so many Capcom games on my route. Season's greetings and our best wishes for a healthy, prosperous new year. Capcom Engineering, designs today for your profitable tomorrow. Oh, it's whiskey. It's not even champagne. And he's got a cigar, too. He's so sick. Dude, he's so cool. Oh, man. All right. Focus up. I can smell that photo. It's so cool. God, I wish I were him. The Sam, everything about it, man. What an icon. Hang on. Oh, I almost lost it. Holy shit, I almost lost it. That would have been horrible. Why wasn't everybody screaming? What's up, Mocha Pandas? Yeah, controller cam. So, speaking of controller cam, for the people that are just coming in, if you haven't noticed, 3-button control scheme. Shoot left, shoot straight up, shoot to the right. And depending on where what buttons you're pressing, you're shooting in different directions, which is pretty cool. So as I was saying, it's like this era, they were just making such cool games that they were just allowed to be super hard because you only played like 2 levels of it anyway, and then you walked to the next machine in the arcade. You know? But the word that sticks out in that advertisement that I love so much, and the one that really like I kind of gravitate towards as I looked at it, was the word route. Like, now that I own so many Capcom games on my route, like that was a guy that would hop in the car and he rented out space in the laundromat, in the Pizza Hut, in the diner, in, you know, the lobby of the university, the rec room, whatever. And this guy would go and check all of his machines, you know? He would go once a day, clear the quarters out, service them, you know, see what the high scores were. If people were, you know, making it too easy, he would flip the dip switch up to difficult from normal. Yeah. It's really cool to think about. Because, like, route isn't like the hallways of your arcade. He's talking about like a paper route. Like his local businesses that he rents this space in. That he's like, I got all these Capcom games. These kids just keep playing Gun.Smoke. Don't they realize it's impossible? Oh, I just love him. How you doing, Mocha Pandas? This game's so soul-crushingly difficult. We are quarter-feeding our way through it, crawling at this point. Typically, there are 3 different upgrades that you can get. You can walk faster, you can fire shots farther, and you can fire shots faster. And this run-up from this respawn point to the boss doesn't have any upgrades. So I have to beat this boss without any upgrades, which is hell. I will be the first to tell you. It's unbelievable. It's definitely the hardest game I've ever played. Definitely the hardest game on stream. I don't know if it's the hardest game ever that I've ever played. It might be. But yeah, I mean, I'm straight up quarter feeding. There are so many different intricate elements that make it incredibly difficult, and even with an endless supply of imaginary quarters to load into this machine, you know, if I wasn't streaming this, I would not have this. I would not care enough. But it makes for fun. It's fun to stream. It's fun to stream. It's fun to meet people and talk about the game and whatever else. But, you know, let me be clear when I say that this is the difference between playing games on stream and playing games for fun. This is not fun. It is a one-hit kill. Yep, it sure is. The bullets have like bizarre shadows, so they're really, really hard to see. Enemies can get behind you and shoot you from behind, but you can't shoot backwards. So if an enemy gets behind you, it's pretty much just the end of the run. Like you're pretty much just done. Like this guy right here, if I don't wrap back around, thankfully I got him, but that very easily could have been the end. That's the boss. If we can beat that boss, we're on to the last stage of the game. 10 levels in the game, so we've fought through nearly 9 levels of this. We got 1 left. I got the spirit of this guy. Yet to see any smoke? That's because I have headphones on. It'd be coming out my ears. The game provides the guns. It leaves you to make the smoke. Oh, man. Impressed about how unapologetic this game is about its difficulty. Unhedged and it really is unhinged in terms of difficulty. The guys that jump across the screen are awesome. They're like also like weird to kill. It takes 2 instances to knock them down and kill them. So you can like stun them, and then you have to do it again to actually get the kill. Like that, I had to fire like 4 bullets into him. 4 bullets had to connect in order to kill him. God damn. Getting to the point where we need to get up and stretch again. Okay. Weasel my way forward. Oh, dude! The enemies that come out for the boss fight are not set in stone. It's not always 2 gray guys, 1 blue shirt, 1 purple shirt. It's just fucking random. They just run out of the sides in whatever order they feel like. No rhyme or reason. I mean, there's a reason to make me the most unhappy human being alive. Yeah, that pain's coming back in my side with a vengeance. I'm gonna have to get up and stretch again. Let's go. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, last stage. Last stage. Who the hell are these guys? The Wingate family. Machine gun and rifle. I need a minute. I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna stretch. I suggest you do the same. Take a minute, get something to drink. I'm gonna make sure my two cats are okay. And then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna keep fighting our way through the final stage of the game. All right, don't go anywhere. I'll see you in a little bit, okay?